on 2nd and 12. On the counter, Ingram. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Wanted you to cut back in. I didn't want you to get that edge.
Run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Right.
And on 3rd
That's
down, the
another thing
Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Smooth cuts up here too.
Here's Jackson to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
He's learning,
Defensively.
Don't throw the pick. Take the sack.
Find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Austin stays on his feet. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Throw it. Jesus. Don't throw the pick.
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And we say it all the
time. I wouldn't even going to try to slant. I was on my 3rd read.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up the sack,
I looked at my 1st read, coming on the drag, then the 2nd read. I was on the 3rd one. I was like, I'm not even going to try to throw that.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
If you'd have dove, that would have been, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not close and he gets that edge on you.
More and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big game.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah. That's what's supposed to happen.
After 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Nothing's out here for you. Go ahead.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
It ain't out here.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll run here with Ingram. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
To step up.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys need to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along. So they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. They'll try and run. Ingram. And he'll go backwards.
That's what I'm talking
losing
about.
Yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they showed improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
26.
What we got? 48 to Mike.
Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I hit you. That was a right play. Yeah, man was sitting down for the flat. I actually called the right play for that defense.
Running back in their background.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty dope.
Throwing. Prescott.
Oh, no.
And
wrong person.
Oh,
no.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He had him.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah,
assignment sound, staying
him.
in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. He's got his target. It's caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
On beach, chip.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down,
right there in between the zone.
Get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott.
Oh, go forward.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
That was a nasty stiff arm.
Second and goal.
That was a nasty stiff arm.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Double E.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the
don't hit the speed burst until you see the hole.
Guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
I usually do that anyways when you're playing this.
Extra point by Moore.
Don't, because some people they'll hit X. Yeah, because you go down a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? He can break tackles if you're not on the speed burst. Naturally do it, exactly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I want to do this one juke. I just ain't been in a situation to do it yet. Where it's like a double hard juke. You know how they had that hard juke last year?
Gets set to
they got a double. It's double.
Looking at this
this year, you can do doubles.
You got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Jackson, option right. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let it go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
What you got?
Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Ooh.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
I ain't gonna let you run it all the way. You almost did. There we go. Just a lot better. All right, yeah.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, coach suggestion. Some people use that. It's like it learns some plays. Right. Playing that online mode.
The Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
everything
at their own 25-yard line.
This year I'm gonna start.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
And
this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So they will accept the penalty.
I'm gonna start getting
forward.
used to motion. Start motioning people because I don't do a lot of motions.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Oh,
Prescott to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. They were in
that possession catch helps you a lot too, man.
It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
So you give me one.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And shutting him off now.
I knew that was going to happen, yo. I knew it was going to happen.
Ezekiel Elliott.
No, Zeke, boy.
Afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Hey, took off on his ass. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're not going to catch Jackson. My linebacker's going to get smoked.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Yeah, shoestring tackle. 10 yards, yep.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 1st down, it's Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Mark Ingram.
The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
More bodies down there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. They go screen. This is Ingram.
Way to come off, baby.
Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
I was right there. I was right there.
Safety able to get in there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on,
take the
how
points.
about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Check.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
No! He sat on it. He sat on it. What was that, cover 2? Oh, you had somebody in the flat. He had that. I think you had somebody in the flat because he dropped off for the receiver and the safety picked him up.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted
underneath.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Give me that. Oh, that is retarded, yo. That is retarded. Why did he just stop like that?
Marquise Brown, 27 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Wow. Good pass.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Yeah,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ba-dum-bum-bow.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Heavy dose.
And down
Heavy
he goes,
dose of
but he
Zeke.
takes it up to the 40.
Switch it up
15
on you.
yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people. But that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, kill. 27.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Nah, SWAT is square.
This has not been a banner game throwing the football.
Yeah, definitely hit square.
Focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception
Yeah,
last drive.
because you don't want
to
picking the ball off is not the best situation. Like that one where you scored. Yeah, or the line at least want to swat it because he'll swat at the ball. Even if he catches it, he'll knock it out. You know.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
I ain't gonna hit you with it. I ain't gonna hit you with it yet.
Take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 50 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
Why?
The first down and more.
Why?
He's able to
Good
rip
run.
off 32
And I sent the blitz
one.
on that side.
It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader.
I did.
And a good one.
That's why I was
it's
like, why?
Time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All right.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Jackson, options out left. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
Oh, I was about to say, you better not.
Just a little bit too much
I've lost on that.
When you throw it to the outside, you do
I've lost on that too.
You got to keep it away from the defender.
Well, somebody just come out of nowhere, catch the ball, and run it right in.
Now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Bar. Wow. Oh,
and that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Just inside. You know who time it is.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
You know who time it is. Well, you're going to take some of his clock from me.
The give is to Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And some space here. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
We'll pick up that block.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Yes, he is.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record.
I'm going to go run heavy.
But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
One thing I know, I got to get Zeke going. Once I get Zeke going and that line going, then it opens up that pass.
Over the end line. Jackson, options out left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Throwing on second down, Jackson.
Oh, no.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by George Iloka.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't know that.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good game.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Yeah, I got you. We're not going to do the start of a new league until they drop the first.
They'll give to Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough third and goal forthcoming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marr able to put this one through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Kick with the whole lady.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Heavy on the end.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he will. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now the pitch comes to Ingram. And he'll take this for a short gain.
I've never tried to pitch
the final play of this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say...